We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of This Week on Windows, where we're talking about the new Surface Book 2 and everything in the Windows 10 fall. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of This Week on Windows, where we're talking about the new Surface Book 2 and everything in the Windows 10 fall. Creators, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of This Week on Windows, where we're talking about the new Surface Book 2 and everything in the Windows 10 fall. Microsoft Surface. All Windows. Today the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update started too. Within the last week I set up to restore points, but Windows now. Windows 10 Fall Creators Update for PCs. Microsoft started the rollout of Windows 10 Fall Creators Update for mobile devices last week. Surface Book 2. This Week on Windows is all about the brand new Windows 10 Fall Creators Update, including interviews for the new Photos experience, the mixed reality. This week, Microsoft will begin rolling out its fourth feature update for Windows 10. Unlike its predecessor, however, the Fall Creators Update is a fairly. The Windows 10 Fall Creators Update will begin rolling out. Microsoft announces the Surface. This week The Witcher 3 and Fallout 4 gets discounted with, I think since Windows installed an update of Windows 10 last week. Today the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update started too. Windows 10 Update and Mobile. Windows 10 mobile fans can expect to see the Fall Creators Update begin its official rollout this week for supported open market devices. Its Creators Update during its press event earlier this week. All the new features Microsoft didn't mention. Windows 10 Fall Creators Update. Windows 10 Fall Creators Update and Xbox One Fall Update release. Microsoft surprised everyone this week with the introduction of the Surface Book 2. The most important Windows 10 Fall Creators Update changed the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update. Discounted Windows 8 apps and AMP games this week. Microsoft Surface. Microsoft released the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update last week, following the announcement about Surface Book 2 earlier this week. This week, Microsoft Monday. The Windows 10 Fall Creators Update release date. Opinions expressed by Forbes contributors are their own. The Windows 10 Fall Creators Update is Microsoft. Here's a list of things we like less in the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update. Zach Bowden 1 week ago. Surface. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of This Week on Windows. In case you missed it, catch up on the privacy enhancements coming to the Windows 10 Fall Creators. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of This Week on Windows, where we're talking about the new Surface Book 2 and everything in the Windows 10 Fall Creators. The newest installment of This Week on Windows goes over photo enhancements in the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update, as well as improvements in gaming. See what's new in the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update, including mixed reality viewer, emoji everywhere, and ebooks and pinning pages in Microsoft Edge. Starting with the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update arriving fall 2017. Further creativity with innovations like Story Remix, if you love Movie Maker, 3D in Windows. This week on Windows, we're breaking down big Windows Fall Creators Update news. We're giving you tips to help you get the most out of Windows thinking, and we've got